Welcome, everyone. Welcome. My name is Matt Fade, and I have the pleasure to serve as the Dean of the College of Health here at the University of Montana, and also the CEO Dean of the Skaggs School of Pharmacy. So welcome to the class of 2029. Welcome to this new great adventure. Welcome students who might be here, the faculty and staff, family and friends, community members. Thank you for being here today for such a momentous occasion. This is one of my favorite events of the year. It's a little darker than normal because we're under emergency power. So we would normally have the lights on, but this is quite comfortable as well. And it's only 3 hours of programming, so thank you for the laugh. Yeah, well, we have a very current but really beautiful ceremony. One of the reasons this is my favorite of the year is because of how full the room is. There's a class of 35 that are taking up the first few rows, and they have brought mighty support indeed. So I'm really pleased to see everybody. I want to recognize some guests from Walgreens. We have today Mari Rice here with us, and we have Trevor Browning, and we also have Jeff Nicolaisen here with us today, and Alex as well. They will be our coders today, and so I'll call them up in just a little bit to do some coding. I'd also like to recognize our faculty for all their efforts to educate the next generation of healthcare professionals. So please stand up and be recognized, faculty. If you're faculty in the room, yes. Thank you very much. And our staff who support us, the students, and our operations so well. So if you're a staff member, nothing would happen without our amazing staff. White coat ceremonies are conducted in many health profession schools. The first known formal ceremony was in 1993 at Columbia University College of Physicians and Surgeons. The ceremony marks the transition from the study of preclinical subjects such as biology and chemistry, physiology, anatomy, to the study of clinical sciences where the emphasis is on patient care, humanity, and professionalism. Can everybody hear me in the back? I think I still have a bit of a teacher's voice, hopefully. The white coat is synchronous with professionalism. and the symbol for clinical service and care. This service really symbolizes the first step in these students' journey towards becoming a member of one of the most trusted healthcare professions, a pharmacist. It's much more than a symbol of the white coat. It's a sign of your commitment to hard work, dedication, and perseverance. It represents your commitment towards meeting the outcomes of a practicing pharmacist. Today you will pledge to build your professional identity with integrity, ethical behavior, and honor. You've committed to lifelong learning, the highest ideals, and to provide optimal patient care. You will pledge to dedicate your lives and practice to excellence. Let your word today dictate your actions in the future. I will charge you to fulfill your duty and to advocate for pharmacists to practice at the full extent of their education. Get involved in professional organizations and legislature that determines how your field will practice, and be accountable for your own success. This is critical to ensuring the greatest patient outcomes for your communities. The particular white coat you'll receive today signifies that you are from the University of Montana. Wear with pride and confidence. The coat comes with expectations. Every time you don that white coat, think about how you will serve the community with a privileged education and where the need is great. Understand that you are an ambassador of hope, a symbol of encouragement, and example for others. You are also an example of the University of Montana, and there are also many proud and successful alumni whose footsteps in which you will follow. See every day as an opportunity to build your knowledge and skills and to show up as your best professional self. Faculty work in clinics and our community preceptors will take part in your education. They will all support you as you seek out opportunities during school and also after graduation. Wear your white coat with purpose and responsibility. It reflects your commitment to improve the health and well-being of all humanity. Today you join a community of individuals who are dedicated to improving the lives of others. The white coat also gives reverence to the sacrifices and hard work of your parents, your families, and your loved ones, and signifies your willingness to overcome the challenges that you will face over the next few years as you develop knowledge and skills to become a principled pharmacist. Family and friends here today, we celebrate you for your commitment and dedication to these very brave students. Healthcare is not easy. I extend a deep gratitude to the husbands, the wives, partners, children, parents, grandparents, friends, and all of your family for the continuous support of the aspirations of these most deserving students. So we will move into coding now. And at this point, I'm going to invite Dr. Liz Putnam. She is currently serving multiple roles for the School of Pharmacy. She's chair of the Department of Pharmaceutical and Biomedical Sciences, and she's also our Director of Student Services. She will be calling the students over to receive their coat, and our colleagues from Walgreens will be coding the students. Now is a great time to take pictures. You're welcome to sneak up and snap a picture of your student if you like. And there will also be an opportunity later to get the whole class outside in front of the bricks, and we'll make sure to make that available to you as well. Liz, take it away.
Can you help me with this side?
Absolutely.
Because that way,
Yes.
because that way when you guys get coded,
How's that?
the pictures are better. I don't want to be in the pictures. Okay, so we've got it figured out for the folks, the students on the right side. When the first student in line stands up, if the rest of this half would go and line up behind them, then you're not tripping over each other as you come. A little bit more complicated with you guys. When you start, maybe you bring the entire row behind you and line up along that way. And that way we can, as you're finished, you can get back into your line, back into your seat, okay? Without tripping. And, you know, you've got these guys that you'd love to take pictures with, right? All right. Can everybody hear me? All right. So, Carter Aaron Meyer from Helena, Montana. Woo! Renee Bacon from Whitefish, Montana. Joseph Baker from Billings, Montana. Claire Benedetti from Helena, Montana. Jaden Burns from Kalispell, Montana. Piper Davidson from Helena, Montana. Caitlin Dawson-Levy from Southfield, Massachusetts. Riley Doyle from Butte, Montana. Hey, Caitlin Drivestein from Polson, Montana. Andrea Geezer from Park City, Montana. Michael Golden from Hamilton, Montana. Madison Hancock from Stevensville, Montana. Samuel Healy from Waterford, Connecticut. Brian Herr from Missoula, Montana. Madison Hodshire from Havre, Montana. Molly Hughes from Havre, Montana. Rachel Kaiser from Bozeman, Montana. Jenny Law from Missoula, Montana. Samantha LaCour from Fremont, California. Alexis Muir from Big Fork, Montana. Greta Peterson from Huntley, Montana. Casey Schuster from Great Falls, Montana. Madison Schwab from Billings, Montana. Ramsey Smith from Billings, Montana. Bryn Stevenson from Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada. Brooke Stilson from Knoxville, Tennessee. Michelle Tippett from Forest Ranch, California. Leilani Bamagalo from Brighton, Colorado. Ella Walters from Vaughan, Montana. Brooklyn Wisegram from Fargo, North Dakota. Riley Wickens from Missoula, Montana.
Let's see here. I believe we'll do, right now I'm going to invite to the stage Casey Schuster. Casey? And Casey is going to lead the class of 2029 in the Pledge of Allegiance. Thanks, Casey. Absolutely. You can put it wherever you like. I suppose we could invite any pharmacist to stand up in the room. As a
student of pharmacy, I believe there is a need to build and reinforce a professional identity founded on integrity, ethical behavior, and honor. This development, a vital process in my education, will help ensure that I am true to the professional relationship I establish between myself and society as I become a member of the pharmacy community. Integrity must be an essential part of my daily life. I will pursue all academic and professional endeavors with honesty and commitment to service. To accomplish this goal of professional development as a student of pharmacy, I will develop a sense of loyalty and duty to the profession by contributing to the well-being of others and by enthusiastically accepting the responsibility and accountability of members in the profession. Foster professional competency through lifelong learning. I will strive for high ideals, teamwork, and unity within the profession in order to provide optimal patient care. Support my colleagues by actively encouraging personal commitment to the oath of a pharmacist and the code of ethics for pharmacists as set forth by the profession. Dedicate my life and practice to excellence. This will require an ongoing reassessment of personal and professional values. Maintain the highest ideals and professional attributes to ensure and facilitate the caregiver. The profession of pharmacy is one that demands adherence to a set of ethical principles. These high ideals are necessary to ensure the quality of care extended to the patients I serve. As a student of pharmacy, I believe this does not start with graduation. Rather, it begins with my membership in the professional college community. Therefore, I will strive to uphold this pledge as I advance toward full membership in the profession. I voluntarily make this pledge of professionalism.
Great, thank you, Casey. Thank you, students. Thank you to all the pharmacists in the room who've already been through the long haul of a pharmacy education and all the care you take for us. We'll close now, but I want to offer some words to our newest students. I understand that orientation went really well and that you had the opportunity to meet with advisors and student mentors, learn more about the didactic and experiential curriculum, and also some programmatic expectations. Have a look around at your new cohort. Pharmacy school will change your lives forever, and it's a very positive experience for the vast majority of students. It's likely individuals in this class right here will be your best friends, and maybe for the rest of your life. In my time as faculty, I've been invited to several weddings of students who met for the first time in pharmacy class, so school first. Enjoy your time, forge really great relationships. Pharmacy is a really small world. You may very well be relying on each other for professional growth opportunities post-graduation. I certainly stand in front of you today in part because of my really great pharmacy network of colleagues, friends, and mentors. I want to take this time to remind the students again to be accountable for your success. Be diligent in your studies, create successful study habits, and be professional in all of your experiences. Pharmacy school is hard. Consider each rotation as an internship that may eventually lead to a career opportunity. Remember, the pharmacy world is really small. Faculty and staff will guide you and support you on your journey, and you are in charge of your success. And this will be true when you graduate as well. I want to extend a few thank yous, and then I'll talk a little bit about some housekeeping, and then we'll break for some refreshments and some conversation. I want to thank Jenna Mento and Miss Erica Claxton for their support of students in the planning of the facilitation of today's events. They also helped plan the orientations the students engaged in this week. I should say Miss Claxton supports the program in so many ways. She's assisted each and every one of these students in one way or another on their journey to us here at UM. Thank you, Erica. I want to acknowledge the support from Walgreens. They're such great partners. They're always taking care of students, reducing the cost of education for students, and supporting programming at the UM School of Pharmacy. And I'd say at least one of you two pharmacists is a graduate of the UM. Okay, both, yeah. Of course. All over Montana, wherever I travel, I run into UM pharmacists and UM PTs and UM nurses. And so thank you, Dr. Putnam, for calling the students to stage. We're really proud to have alumnus here for the coding and facilitation of today's events. When we leave, I'm going to ask the students to follow Erica Claxton out to the bricks where we want to get a class photo. This is also a really great opportunity for families to get a class photo of the class of 2029. We're going to conclude, but before we leave, I can tell that so we'll have a reception in the David Forbes Forum, which is right across the bricks. I'm sure the doors are locked because it doesn't look like the power is back on yet, based on the very romantic mood we have here. And so we'll get those doors open for you. I'm sure there's food and drink to be had in there. Students on the bricks. Which way you'd like them to head out?
I'll just go. Yeah.
For convenience. And